Today I'm introduce the topic of integrative motivation in a globalizing world. Very good. Citation. This paper comes from System. There are in my PowerPoint. The content will include introduction, literature review, methodology, result, conclusion, and critics and suggestion. Introduction. The background. The notion of integrativeness, a desire to learn a language in order to come closer to the other language community, has been a central concept in the language learner motivation for several decades now. Influential not just in the theory and research, but in teaching methodology and materials. Gap. The question whether the research method which have underpinned the construct can justly claim to capture the complexity of motivation, either as a processor to action or as a sustainer of action. Purpose of the study. The article reports on research into the motivation of Indonesian children aged from 11 to 12 years old as they begin formal study of English in urban junior high school. Literature review. This scholar said, as they get older, some learners' motivation may become more focused as their personal aspirations change. These scholars claim that how people's need for English will not be uniform among 21st century populations, but will vary from very high in jobs involving information processing, including business and technology, to a much more restricted and specific need in other occupations. Let's see Hong Kong's case. In Hong Kong, popular global culture may be motivating to teenagers in classrooms because it represents their most immediate, meaningful contact with the language. Methodology. There include time, participants, and site. The time is in August 2002, and they are junior high school students, and the site is in Indonesia. Data analysis. The paper includes two data analysis. One is quantitative and the other is qualitative. But the author didn't mention about the quantitative part, so he just I just introduced the qualitative part. For qualitative part, the author used content analysis method. For quantitative part, there are 290 students included, and they are first-year students, and they are from 11 to 12 years old. For qualitative part, the author used these methodology. One is semi-structured interview, and importantly, the author used focal group, and they are include 12 learners, and also he want to add more, so he used observation, and also 8 teachers are interviewed. Result. This table shows the frequency of activities involving English at home. So from this table, we can see most notably in the music, they like to listen to on cassette, but there are cassettes, and less of them use English for reading English language magazine or books. From this table we can tell. And this table for respondents' views on why English is important. So from this table we can see the respect for parental views has also been found to a common feature of Asian students' attitude. So we can see the students' parents will wish their children to learn English from this table. And this table shows the reasons given for liking to learn English. We can see the top of the highest ones, which are English is enjoyable to learn, and the other is English important as an international language. So that's why they want to or like to learn English for junior high school students. Okay. These are interview results. From the interview result, we can tell almost all the children responded positively, citing, for instance, the absence for results, the higher standard of living and advanced technology as reasons for admiring those countries, and even in half the cases actually wanted to travel or living there for a while. However, one point whose questionnaire responses actually suggest a lower than average interest in English and no interest motivation, and say that his main ambition was to be good at English because in the future, according to my parents, globalization is going to happen. Western people are going to come to Indonesia, and so the most of part just we want to use the language and not just like to learn the English language. Conclusion. So from previous ones, we can tell of the article, which has encouraged them to develop a vision of English speaking globally involved but nationally responsible future self, and which contributes to a high initial level of motivation to learn the language, and especially to learn to speak it. Critics. critiques. From this, in the end, I found two weaknesses of the author's article. One is maybe the author should show the interview results about the teachers, and the other is should introduce the way how to analyze the questionnaire. Thank you.
Okay, very good.